Hello, YouTube. This is Nikki, and please subscribe. Push the like button. Today we're going to read Psalms 50, verses 7 through 23. Psalms 50, verse 7 through 23. God said, "My people, listen to me. Israel, I will testify against you. I am God, your God. I do not scold you for your sacrifice. You always bring me your burnt offering, but I do not need the bulls from your stall." Wow. "Or your goat from your pen. Every animal of the forest is mine. It's already his. The cattle on 1,000 hills are mine. I know every bird on the mountain, every living thing in the field is mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell you. The earth and everything on it are mine. I do not eat the meat of bulls or drink the blood of goats. Give your offering to show thanks to God. Give God Most High what you have promised. Call to him in the time of trouble. I will save you, and you will honor me." But God says to the wicked people, "Why do you talk about my laws? Why do you mention my agreement? You hate me. You hate my teaching. You hate the Lord. But yet you got his laws in your mouth. Yet you throwing stones. Yet you sitting over here acting like you're righteous, like your heart is so pure, acting like you the light, but deep down inside you're evil." He said, why are you talking about my life? What you talking about me for? And you don't even like me. You turn your back on what I say. When God tell you to do something, you turn your back. You sit up here and say, "I'm going to live my life however I feel like I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. It's my life." But yet, you got his laws in your mouth. Yet you're acting like you is just a good person. When you see a thief, you join him. You don't stop your mouth from speaking evil. Those that's going around slandering and gossiping, speaking lies on people. You know the truth. You know what you're speaking is lies. You know what you're speaking is evil. But you want to make yourself look good. You want to make yourself look like you got something really valuable to say. Your tongue make up lies. You sit over here and make up lies on people. You say things that people do that people don't do. But yet you got God in your mouth. Yet you sitting over here and talking about, "I'm God's child." If you read Psalms 50, he tells you, what you got my name in your mouth for? What you got? Why you pretending that you for me when you know you not for me? When you know you hate me? When you know you not even living the law? You not even living a way that pleases me. You ain't even trying. You speak against your brother. Now, when people say brother, it doesn't mean like family member. It means everybody. Everybody's your brother and your sister. You speak against them. You speaking evil in their lives. You sitting over here making up stories and making false accusation about them. And you talking about God. You lie about your mother's son. I have kept quiet while you did these things. God say, I keep quiet while you doing all these stuff. Doesn't mean I don't hear you. Doesn't mean that I didn't see what you did, but I kept quiet. So you thought I was just like you, but I will scold you. He said, you think I think the way you think that I was just like you because you got my name in your mouth, acting like and professing it, acting like you for me, but you not really for me. You don't even like my teaching. You don't even get up in the morning and say, "Good morning, Lord." Your heart is so bitter and black. But he said, just wait one moment. While you sitting over here faking to everybody, acting like you for me, acting like you a good tree, acting like you're a good person, He said, just wait one moment. I'm finna scold you. I'm finna take care of you. I'm gonna let everybody see you for who you really are. I will accuse you to your face. That means he gonna walk up on you. He gonna accuse you to your face who you are. He's gonna accuse you that you are a liar. He's gonna accuse you that you are a manipulator. He's gonna accuse you that you are a trickster. You lie and you manipulate. You gaslight. You make false accusation. You sit here and act like you a good person, but you really not. You have evil in your heart and doing evil things, doing things that you know he doesn't like. Think about this, you people who are forgetting God. Forgetting God. Think about this. Otherwise, I will tear you apart. You better think what you doing. Otherwise, he finna tear you apart. You ain't seen nothing. The Lord is not nothing to be played with, and don't play with him. Don't play with him. Challenge him if you want to. He gonna tear you apart. He gonna bring you down to your knees. And no one will save you. This is in Psalms. This is Psalms 51. Right now I'm on verse 22. It says no one can save you. That means you can go to the root man. You can go to that witch, that warlock. You can give blood sacrifice. Ain't no blood sacrifice more holier than God. No one will save you. Even the devil himself can't save you from God. If he wants you, he gonna get you. He said no one will save you. No one. Those people honor me, who give me offering to show thanks. And I, God, will save those who do that. Listen, if you going around here doing things that you ain't got no business doing, you going around hurting your brother or your sister. You got mothers sitting over here talking bad about their daughters, assassinating their daughters' character, calling them out their name. Don't even speak nothing positive over their daughters' lives. Don't even go out to lunch or dinner and say, you know what, let me invite you to lunch or dinner. But yet they always throwing stones at their daughter like they was perfect. And you got fathers doing the same thing to their sons. And you got children that's so ungrateful they so ungrateful that they never satisfy what their parents do for them. And you got husbands that is so ungrateful that they never value their wife or respect their wife or not even say thank you for the things that she does for him. And you got wives that don't even respect their husband, that don't even value the things that her husband do for her. And then what makes it so bad, you got some of these people, some of these mothers taking their children picture, their daughter picture, going and putting demonic altars and doing sacrifice on their children because they made a covenant with the devil to get money and riches. And then you got husbands giving their wives up for sacrifice, attacking their wives. And then you got people that no longer is dating you anymore. You're no longer with your husband, you divorced, or that man you was dating, and they still taking your picture, going to demonic altars and tapping into the spiritual realm to find out what getting monitoring spirits to watch and see what you doing. And trying to be a blockage over your life. God said, wait one moment. I got you. And you got wives, you got girlfriends that ain't dating a man no more, taking that man picture, putting it on demonic altars, doing witchcraft on him, being a blockage, trying to put him in spiritual prison, and the man try to do the same thing or do destiny swap. You got a lot of foolishness that's going on. And yet these are the same people that confess that they love the Lord, but yet they doing these despicable things. And then you got those that are evil, and they so evil, but they present themselves as the light. And they gather up people to attack God's child. God say, wait one moment. I got you. I'm going to tear you apart. I got you. Because I didn't say nothing, because you ain't see no response, don't mean I didn't see what you did. Doesn't mean that I wasn't watching. I seen it from the beginning to the end. And when you manifest these demonic demons and they can't get to God's child, they got to go back to where it came from. And these people that like to do destiny swaps, let me tell you something. If I go to a mall right now and there's 20 children that's in that mall and one of my children call my name, I'm going to know that's my child just by their voice, the pitch, everything. I'll be like, what? You take 20 mothers and put them into the mall, and you take 20 kids, and we all talking, and we hear a child say, mama, we all gonna stop talking. And the child say, mama, 2 times. That mother that knows her child's voice is gonna be like, what? And all the rest of the parents gonna be sitting over here. They're gonna be looking, and they know it's not their child. Then after maybe like 4 or 5 minutes, they're gonna be like, let me go check up on my child. So if a mother or a father know their voice of their child, what makes you think that God is so dumb that he is not finna know when you do that destiny swap? You try to take that person's destiny, trying to put your spirit into them and their spirit so you can take what doesn't belong to you. What makes you think God ain't going to know? And if we as human know the difference between our voice, our children's voice. A mother, if her child is walking far away, she knows she going to look a little bit, squinch a little bit, may take her 2-3 minutes. She going to know that person may look like that's her child, walk like her child. After a couple, about 2 minutes the most, she gonna be like, no, that ain't him. What makes you think that God is not finna know when you do that? You can't delay God. Give you a little secret. When you destiny swap with somebody, you also getting what's bad, what was supposed to happen to them, it's gonna come to you. God has such a sense of humor when you destiny swap, that if somebody was attacking that person, now you're gonna get attacked because you went and did destiny swap with them. What you probably saw that witch or that warlock probably showed you was something that happened in the past, and then you think it's the present, and that person's getting attacked, and now you destiny swap. Now you trying to figure out why your finances messed up, why everything going bad in your life, why you getting sick, why this is happening to you, because you tried to destiny swap, and God gave you what was bad instead of giving you what was good. Because you thought you was smarter than him. You thought that he was dumb, that he wouldn't know his child. And it's funny to me how these evil, wicked people, they can't stand God. They have something against God because their life didn't turn out the way that they want it to be. And they have something against God, but yet they want the crumbs that comes out of God's children's mouth. Yet they want the blessing. Yet they want to produce good fruit, but they're a rotten tree. Their heart is rotten. Their soul is rotten. Some of these people has made vows that they will spend the rest of their life attacking a person for no reason. And even if they did have a reason, let go and let God. They made a vow that they are going to make this person their enemy, and yet they want good. How you gonna want good and your heart is bad? I always tell people, this is my famous word. You can't do evil expecting to get good out of it. It's never going to happen. It's just like what God said. You can't be a rotten tree expecting that you're going to produce good fruit. God ain't going to make himself a liar. That's in the Bible. That's in the word. I don't care if you go to China, you go to India, or whatever. Everybody tell you the life of karma. What you sow in the atmosphere, that's what you finna get. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but when judgment come, it's gonna come, and you better take it you better take it. The same way you had that same energy when you was doing evil, you better take it when it turns back around on you, because it's gonna come. It's going to come. Now you can repent and change your life, but you still gonna have to feel what you did to somebody. The tears that you made somebody cry, you still gonna have to feel that. It may take 7 years, it may take 10 years, it may take 15 years. You still gonna have to feel that. So, God is telling you, you keep doing what you're doing, he gonna tear you apart. And I know people they like, oh, why you making all this so serious? Because you know what? Time is short. And I don't got time to be painting no rainbows and butterflies and acting like this is Disney World. Because it's not. It's not. It's too much stuff going on. It's too much stuff going on to be sitting over here trying not to step on nobody's toes. You better wake up. If you see something about you that ain't good, you need to confess it and say, hey, Lord, work on me. The way I'm thinking is wrong. I'm thinking evil against somebody. Work on me, Lord. Help me, Lord, to be a better person. If somebody do something to you, quick story. There was this lady, Miss Jenkins, at Mount Sinai 7 Days Adventist. I remember I came to her and I said, Miss Jenkins, I can't stand this lady. She was like, Tasha, Nikki, all you need to do is pray about it. I said, pray about it. I'm going to tell God I don't like this person, how I feel. She said, yeah. Because he already know you don't like the person. So what are you hiding it for? He already know that you don't like him. You think God didn't check your heart and see that you hate this person, that you don't like him? Get on your knees and pray about it. And keep praying and keep praying. And all of a sudden, you're going to be able to, every time you see this person or someone say that person's name, you're not going to feel a certain type of way. You're going to be able to you're going to have forgiveness in your heart. You're not going to, what they done to you, you're going to let go and let God. So if you feel a certain way about somebody, you don't need to go to no demonic altars and put their pictures and stuff like that to go do voodoo and witchcraft on them. Confess and tell God how you feel, and God going to work on you. He's going to work on you. Not that person. He going to work on you so that even when you hear that person's name, you're not going to have that, you're not going to be automatically start thinking evil. It's going to take some time, but just continue to keep doing it. And when you least expect it, your heart going to change. But some people, they don't want to go through the process. You got some people that have made a covenant that they are going to continue to attack this person as long as that person is living. And let me tell you something. If that person is chosen, you're going to die by the sword. You're going to die. If that person is chosen and God and they have that stamp on their forehead and God loved them, God don't care about you not liking them, but you better not touch them. And if they do something wrong to you, God gonna deal with them. You don't need to worry about it. He will deal with them. You do not need to worry about it. God is more tougher on his children than anybody. He tests us the most. Anything we do, we get punished right there and then. Right there and then, we get punished. We get convicted right there and then. He don't play with us. So, read Psalms 50, verse 7 through 23. Meditate on it. Think about it. And be better. I'm not finna sugarcoat anything. I'm going to be as real as possible. And I'm not coming to you acting like that I'm so holy, because I'm not holy. I got some people that I still have in my heart, and I'm still praying and asking God to deliver me from them and to help me to forgive them. So I'm not coming to you acting like, oh, no. We going to work through this together. We going to work through this together. That's what you call the body of Christ. We going to pray for one another and work through it. I know it hurt. And the person going on and they acting like they don't know. They acting like they didn't do anything and lying on you and making false accusation. Did a whole bunch of horrible things to you. Just let go and let God. And whenever you start thinking evil, just get on your knees and start praying, and God will help you. But you got to be willing to go through the process. You got to be willing to go into the furnace. You got to be willing to look into yourself and see yourself. What is it about you that you need to change? What is it about your heart that is not good? And help God to work on you, and so that you can be able to be a better version of yourself. But you first must die and rise from your ashes. And a lot of people scared to die and then rise from the ashes, because we all die every day. Everybody die every day. And you can't be afraid to die in the spiritual realm to be a better version of yourself. That evil spirit that you walking around, that spirit that's gossip, that spirit that lie, that spirit that fornicate, that spirit that smokes drink, pray about it. You ain't going to quit just like that, but little by little, just pray about it, and you're going to get better. Y'all have a good one.